In the realm of human connections, we often encounter individuals who do not give us the value we deserve. This can occur in any sphere of life, in romance, at work, or even in our own home. Today, we will unveil the psychology of attraction and how our psyche responds to the absence of recognition, while incorporating reflections from Stoic philosophy to deepen our understanding. Think of a person who is constantly overlooked, underestimated, or ignored, not only by their partner but also by colleagues, friends, and relatives. This person, despite their numerous qualities and skills, goes unnoticed. But what would happen if suddenly this indifference turned into an obsession? The human mind is an intricate puzzle, and understanding its workings is essential to mastering our interactions and our surroundings. As the Stoic thinker Epictetus said, "It's not events that upset us, but rather our views of them." This teaching reminds us that the perception of being undervalued can be altered through internal transformation. With the proper knowledge, we can become true magnets of attraction. However, it is crucial to use this knowledge responsibly, aligning our actions with the Stoic values of virtue and wisdom. It's not about manipulating others' feelings, but about cultivating authenticity and self-respect. When we value and respect ourselves, we emit this energy to the world, attracting those who truly appreciate and value who we are. You've likely met someone who did not value you properly, a coworker who underestimates your skills, a friend who doesn't recognize your loyalty, or even a relative who doesn't notice your effort. The truth is, deep down, everyone desires what they cannot have. This is one of the great enigmas of human attraction, which Stoics like Seneca understood well. He said we should seek inner peace and self-sufficiency, because true happiness is enjoying the present without anxiously depending on the future. Have you ever wondered how Stoicism can influence your relationships and even make someone who doesn't value you become obsessed with you? The key is to demonstrate resilience, self-control, and serenity, qualities that are highly attractive and respectable. So comment, "I am serene and irresistible." Leave this comment, and I will give your comment a heart, showing that you are on the right path to achieving what you desire. Now that you've commented, let's proceed. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. In this video, we will unravel how to become true points of attraction, but it is essential to use this understanding with care and discernment. Employ this knowledge for the good, to enhance your connections and evolve as an individual. The Stoics taught us to always act with virtue, aiming for the greater good, because the joy of our existence depends on the quality of our thoughts, as the wise Marcus Aurelius once said. Within the captivating universe of the human mind, there are tricks and methods that can transform our relationships in impressive ways. Today, we will delve into the mysteries of psychology and Stoicism to understand how to regain the attention of someone we've lost. These practices will allow us to better understand the mechanisms of attraction and apply Stoic teachings to strengthen our presence and value in the connections we establish. Has it ever happened that you were with someone who gave you a lot of attention, but suddenly everything changed? If you want that person to become fascinated with you again, this dialogue is for you. Whether you were sidelined or didn't receive the due recognition, let's change this dynamic. The secret lies in transforming the suffering you experienced into a powerful pursuit of yourself. Throughout life, you will meet many people who, at the start of a relationship, will show great interest in you. But over time, that interest may wane. What can you do to keep the flame burning and ensure everything continues as on the first day? The answer lies in a powerful technique known as the law of scarcity. This technique, often used in negotiations, can be an ally in personal relationships. But what exactly is this technique, and how can you apply it in your daily life? The law of scarcity is based on the principle that people value what is rare or hard to achieve. When applied to relationships, it implies demonstrating that your time, attention, and love are precious and not abundantly available. Imagine your attention is like a rare resource. By showing that your time and energy aren't always available, the other person will begin to value you more. This approach not only keeps interest alive, but also reinforces your own value in the relationship. It is essential to apply this knowledge responsibly. The goal is not to manipulate, but to build relationships based on mutual respect and appreciation. The Stoics advocate the importance of setting healthy boundaries and demonstrating our intrinsic value. Additionally, it's important to remember that true attraction comes from a place of authenticity and sincerity. By cultivating our own worth and seeking internal well-being, we naturally attract those who genuinely appreciate us. Imagine yourself in a market, walking among shelves full of products. There is a specific item you see every time you go there, always in the same place, always accessible. You know it will be there again tomorrow, unchanged, without surprises. This product doesn't spark urgency in you, doesn't ignite an immediate desire. Now think of those special occasions when a new product emerges, something innovative and different, but only available for a few days. Suddenly, everyone seems to want that item. No one wants to miss the chance to acquire it. Or consider those moments when an item you love goes on sale and quickly disappears from the shelves because everyone rushes to buy it. This is the essence of the law of scarcity. When something is perceived as limited or exclusive, its value increases, and people hurry to obtain it. This principle applies not only to products, but also to human relationships. In interactions, it's important to remember that if you are always available, if you respond immediately every time your partner reaches out, you may lose value in their eyes. Constant availability can make interest wane, knowing that you will always be there, no matter what happens. So, how do you apply the law of scarcity in your relationships? Start by valuing your time and attention. It's not about playing games, but showing that your time is valuable and not always available. This not only helps maintain your partner's interest, but also allows for setting healthy boundaries and fostering mutual respect. Just like exclusive products in the supermarket, you should value yourself and show that your presence is not something to be taken for granted. When you demonstrate that your time and attention are precious, others begin to value you more. Remember, it's not about manipulation, but about recognizing and communicating your own worth. By doing so, you not only strengthen your relationships, but also ensure you are treated with the respect and consideration you deserve. In relationships, it's easy to fall into the trap of saying yes to everything. When someone pleases us a lot, we want to always be available for that person, adapting to their schedules and plans. But is this the best way to build a healthy relationship? It's crucial to understand that not always being available can have a positive effect on the relationship. Keeping your own plans, having your own schedules, and cultivating friendships outside the relationship are essential aspects for maintaining interest and mutual respect. Imagine that this person calls you and wants to see you, but at that moment, you are not available. This small act of not always being at their disposal can spark their curiosity and make them want to be with you even more. People value what they cannot easily have. It's important to remember that your time is valuable and that having a rich and full life outside the relationship not only benefits you, but also the relationship itself. It shows that you are an independent and self-assured person, qualities that are highly attractive. This is a lesson many people learn the hard way, through experience and mistakes. One person shared their story of how, in the past, they made the mistake of always being available for someone they liked a lot. They adapted to that person's schedule, excused behaviors they didn't like, and always said yes to everything. This inevitably did not end well. By recognizing and correcting these mistakes, they learned a valuable lesson: the importance of maintaining their independence and valuing themselves. By not always being available, they demonstrated that their time and attention were precious, which, in turn, increased their attractiveness and respect in the relationship. It's not about playing games, but about establishing healthy boundaries and demonstrating that you value yourself. By doing this, you not only improve your relationships, but also ensure you are treated with the respect you deserve. Once, someone met a person who deeply captivated them, someone engaging and charming. They were excited to share moments with this person, but in their enthusiasm, they made a common mistake. They placed themselves in a position of inferiority and elevated the other to a pedestal. This is a trap we must avoid if we want someone to truly be interested in us. It's vital to maintain our value and not submit ourselves. As this story unfolded, this person realized that the object of their interest was extremely compliant, always willing to do whatever they desired. This behavior, instead of attracting, ended up dulling the interest. Every time they asked about preferences, the answer was invariably, "Whatever you prefer." This lack of initiative and personality made the relationship predictable and uneventful. This behavior of always pleasing can happen to any of us. When we show ourselves excessively willing and always present, the other person may stop valuing us. It's an essential lesson. Don't beg for love. Instead, value yourself and show your own personality and preferences. The key is to stand firm in your own worth. Don't put yourself in a position of inferiority, nor try to please all the time. Showing your true essence and having your own opinions makes the other person respect and value you more. Personal value is a jewel we must cultivate. When we value ourselves, we increase our charm and our value in the eyes of others. It's not about being boastful, but about recognizing and expressing your own worth. There's a secret to attracting people and making them enchanted by you. It may seem that the key lies in becoming the best version of yourself, in becoming truly unbeatable. When you focus on improving and taking care of yourself, you not only attract that person who didn't give you due value, but also awaken the admiration of everyone around you. People will start to wonder how they could have ignored someone so incredible. Imagine channeling all that energy you use to spend pleasing and satisfying others and redirecting it towards yourself. Imagine focusing on your own interests, passions, and well-being. This is the first step to becoming immensely attractive. Starting by taking care of yourself physically is crucial. Going to the gym, maintaining a balanced diet, and taking care of your appearance will not only make you feel better about yourself, but also boost your self-esteem. When you feel good inside, you project that confidence and positive energy to the outside world. But it's not just about the physical. Nurturing your mind is equally vital. Being someone with whom you can have enriching and inspiring conversations will make you even more attractive. Dedicate time to learning new things, developing your interests, and keeping an open and curious mind. And of course, we cannot forget financial independence. Having your own projects, entrepreneurship, and being financially independent will give you irresistible security and confidence. When you don't need anyone to feel complete, you decide who to share your time and energy with. Imagine for a moment being the person everyone wants to have by their side, transforming into a true magnet, not only physically but also mentally and emotionally. This is not just a dream, but an achievable reality with dedication and focus. To become that person everyone desires, it is crucial to work on different aspects of your life. Not just the physical, which involves taking care of health and appearance, but also the mental, keeping an active and knowledge-filled mind. However, there is an often neglected but equally important aspect, the emotional. After all, who would want to be with someone who is always sad, down, or complaining? No one in their right mind would desire such company. Therefore, it is essential to learn to care for and cultivate your emotions. If you feel there are emotional wounds that need healing, it's time to work on them. There is no shame in seeking help, reflecting, and improving your emotional well-being. We all have something to heal, and this is a necessary step to becoming the best version of yourself. Here comes the law of supply and demand. When you become this irresistible person, you not only attract many people but also have the power to choose who you want to be with. You will decide whom to let into your life and whom not to. It's a plan that not only sounds good but is completely achievable. I invite you to start today. Proclaim with confidence, "I am irresistible," and affirm your new state of being. When you project this energy and security, those who previously did not value you will start to admire and desire you. Take people off that pedestal and put your value at the forefront. Remember, becoming a desirable person is not just to attract others, but to live a full and satisfying life. In romantic relationships, it is crucial to stop wasting time chasing someone who is not suitable for you. Stop insisting and trying to change the person who clearly is not for you. You wonder how to know who the right person is. The right person for you fulfills two essential criteria. First, they want to be with you. Second, they share your life vision. It's simple. If someone wants to be with you, you won't need to chase them or convince them. that person will be present and willing to build a life together. In the past, many people, when not meeting these criteria, fell into the mistake of placing themselves below their partners, trying to change the nature of the relationship, constantly giving in, hoping that over time things would change. The problem with this attitude is that you may lose yourself in the process. By giving in and trying to adapt excessively, you may end up disfiguring your own personality. The person who initially attracted your partner is no longer the same, and this can lead to insecurity and submission, thus losing your personal power. On the other hand, there is also the risk of falling into the opposite extreme, wanting to control everything, pursuing, interrogating, and trying to have everything under control. This is also not the solution. If the person is right for you, you won't need to do any of this. The relationship will flow naturally and simply. So remember, if someone truly is for you, you won't need to chase them or change your essence to adapt. Healthy and true relationships are built on mutual respect and natural compatibility. To achieve and maintain this type of relationship, it is crucial to apply certain Stoic principles that can guide us on our journey of self-knowledge and personal strengthening. Stoic philosophy offers valuable tools to transform our mindset and behavior, making us more attractive and respectable in the eyes of others. By mastering our emotions and cultivating serenity, wisdom, and virtue, we become truly irresistible, not only to others but to ourselves. Certainly. Let's explore 7 Stoic lessons that can help you become a person that others genuinely value. These lessons are not just strategies to attract attention, but principles that promote a robust and virtuous character, grounded in self-mastery and wisdom. Lesson 1. Know your worth. Recognizing and valuing your own worth is one of the fundamental foundations of Stoicism and a crucial step for others to value you as well. Stoics believed that true strength comes from within and should not depend on external approval or recognition. This philosophy teaches that we should find our worth in our virtues and actions, not in others' opinions. In the context of human relationships, knowing your worth means not begging for anyone's attention or approval. When you know and appreciate your own worth, you project an aura of self-confidence that naturally attracts others. It is this confidence that sparks interest and admiration from those around you. To begin applying this lesson in your life, it is important to practice self-valuation daily. This can be done through reflections on your actions and achievements. For example, at the end of each day, take a few minutes to note what you did well, what your achievements were, no matter how small. Recognizing these daily victories helps build a solid foundation of self-confidence. Stoic philosophy also teaches us to focus on what is within our control. This includes our actions, thoughts, and responses to life situations. Instead of worrying about others' opinions, focus on acting according to your values and principles. When you live according to your convictions, without being swayed by others' judgments, you demonstrate an inner strength that is highly attractive. Additionally, it is important to remember that valuing yourself does not mean being arrogant. Self-confidence should come from a place of authenticity and humility. Stoics emphasize the importance of modesty and wisdom. Knowing your worth is knowing that you are enough and worthy, regardless of external validation. Finally, a classic example in Stoic philosophy is Epictetus, who was born a slave but became one of the most important Stoic philosophers. Epictetus taught that even in the most difficult circumstances, we must maintain dignity and value our own virtues. He showed that by knowing and valuing your own worth, we can overcome any adversity and gain others' respect. Therefore, by practicing this lesson, you will not only strengthen your self-esteem, but also naturally attract the attention and admiration of those around you. After all, when you genuinely value yourself, others begin to perceive this confidence and are drawn to it. Remember, knowing your worth is the foundation for building healthy and true relationships. As you progress on this journey of self-knowledge and personal valuation, you may notice how your relationships begin to transform. The people who truly matter will be attracted to your authenticity and integrity, while those who do not respect your worth will naturally distance themselves, allowing you to cultivate more meaningful and genuine connections. Lesson 2. Control your emotions. Controlling emotions is a central lesson of Stoicism and an especially relevant quality in human relationships, where intense emotions can often lead to conflicts and misunderstandings. Stoics believed that to live a full and balanced life, it is essential to learn to manage our emotional reactions. When you can remain calm and composed, even in challenging situations, you project an image of strength and stability. This is extremely attractive to others, as it shows that you are not easily shaken by external circumstances. By giving in and trying to adapt excessively, you may end up disfiguring your own personality. The person who initially attracted your partner is no longer the same, and this can lead to insecurity and submission, thus losing your personal power. On the other hand, there is also the risk of falling into the opposite extreme, wanting to control everything, pursuing, interrogating, and trying to have everything under control. This is also not the solution. If the person is right for you, you won't need to do any of this. The relationship will flow naturally and simply. So remember, if someone truly is for you, you won't need to chase them or change your essence to adapt. Healthy and true relationships are built on mutual respect and natural compatibility. To achieve and maintain this type of relationship, it is crucial to apply certain Stoic principles that can guide us on our journey of self-knowledge and personal strengthening. Stoic philosophy offers valuable tools to transform our mindset and behavior, making us more attractive and respectable in the eyes of others. By mastering our emotions and cultivating serenity, wisdom, and virtue, we become truly irresistible, not only to others but to ourselves. Certainly, let's explore 7 Stoic lessons that can help you become a person that others genuinely value. These lessons are not just strategies to attract attention, but principles that promote a robust and virtuous character, grounded in self-mastery and wisdom. Lesson 1. Know your worth. Recognizing and valuing your own worth is one of the fundamental foundations of Stoicism and a crucial step for others to value you as well. Stoics believed that true strength comes from within and should not depend on external approval or recognition. This philosophy teaches that we should find our worth in our virtues and actions, not in others' opinions. In the context of human relationships, knowing your worth means not begging for anyone's attention or approval. When you know and appreciate your own worth, you project an aura of self-confidence that naturally attracts others. It is this confidence that sparks interest and admiration from those around you. To begin applying this lesson in your life, it is important to practice self-valuation daily. This can be done through reflections on your actions and achievements. For example, at the end of each day, take a few minutes to note what you did well, what your achievements were, no matter how small. Recognizing these daily victories helps build a solid foundation of self-confidence. Stoic philosophy also teaches us to focus on what is within our control. This includes our actions, thoughts, and responses to life situations. Instead of worrying about others' opinions, focus on acting according to your values and principles. When you live according to your convictions, without being swayed by others' judgments, you demonstrate an inner strength that is highly attractive. Additionally, it is important to remember that valuing yourself does not mean being arrogant. Self-confidence should come from a place of authenticity and humility. Stoics emphasize the importance of modesty and wisdom. Knowing your worth is knowing that you are enough and worthy, regardless of external validation. Finally, a classic example in Stoic philosophy is Epictetus, who was born a slave but became one of the most important Stoic philosophers. Epictetus taught that even in the most difficult circumstances, we must maintain dignity and value our own virtues. He showed that by knowing and valuing your own worth, we can overcome any adversity and gain others' respect. Therefore, by practicing this lesson, you will not only strengthen your self-esteem, but also naturally attract the attention and admiration of those around you. After all, when you genuinely value yourself, others begin to perceive this confidence and are drawn to it. Remember, knowing your worth is the foundation for building healthy and true relationships. As you progress on this journey of self-knowledge and personal valuation, you may notice how your relationships begin to transform. The people who truly matter will be attracted to your authenticity and integrity, while those who do not respect your worth will naturally distance themselves, allowing you to cultivate more meaningful and genuine connections. Lesson 2. Control your emotions. Controlling emotions is a central lesson of Stoicism and an especially relevant quality in human relationships, where intense emotions can often lead to conflicts and misunderstandings. Stoics believe that to live a full and balanced life, it is essential to learn to manage our emotional reactions. When you can remain calm and composed, even in challenging situations, you project an image of strength and stability. This is extremely attractive to others, as it shows that you are not easily shaken by external circumstances. As Epictetus wisely said, "It's not events that disturb us, but our opinions about them." To apply this lesson, start by practicing mindfulness and meditation. These methods help increase awareness of your emotions and develop the ability to observe them without being carried away by them. When you feel an intense emotion arising, pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, is this reaction helpful? Is it aligned with my Stoic values of calm and rationality? Also, work to identify emotional triggers that most often destabilize you. It could be criticism, a negative comment, or even the lack of response from someone you value. Recognizing these triggers is the first step to, instead of reacting impulsively, using the moment to reflect on the situation from a rational perspective. Stoics also teach the importance of acceptance. Some things are beyond our control, and fighting against them only generates frustration and stress. Accepting things as they are, without being carried away by negative emotions, is a fundamental principle. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, wrote, "The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts." This reminds us that by controlling our emotions, we can directly influence our happiness and well-being. Finally, it's important to remember that controlling your emotions doesn't mean suppressing them. Instead, it's about recognizing emotions as they arise and choosing a thoughtful and conscious response. This not only improves your own life, but also makes you a more stable presence for those around you, increasing your value and attraction. By practicing emotional control, you not only enhance your interpersonal relationships, but also strengthen your character. The ability to remain calm and clear amid chaos is a valuable skill that attracts respect and admiration, making you a model of Stoic behavior. Lesson 3. Practice self-sufficiency. Self-sufficiency is one of the foundations of Stoicism and a quality that can profoundly transform your personal relationships. Being self-sufficient means being able to find satisfaction and happiness within yourself, without overly depending on others for validation or emotional support. This characteristic is highly attractive because it shows that you are an independent and self-assured person. Stoics believed that true happiness comes from within, and that we should be able to sustain ourselves emotionally, regardless of external circumstances. Seneca, one of the most renowned Stoic philosophers, wrote, "The greatest good is contentment with oneself." This philosophy teaches us that the key to happiness and successful relationships is developing the ability to be happy alone. To practice self-sufficiency, start by identifying activities and hobbies that bring you joy and satisfaction. It can be anything that sparks your interest and that you can do alone, like reading, writing, playing sports, or learning something new. These activities not only provide pleasure, but also help build a sense of accomplishment and self-confidence. Another important aspect of self-sufficiency is developing practical skills that increase your independence. This can include learning to cook, managing your finances, taking care of your health, and keeping your home organized. These skills not only improve your quality of life, but also enhance your self-confidence and independence. Additionally, it is crucial to cultivate a support network that respects and values your independence. This doesn't mean you should isolate yourself, but rather that you should surround yourself with people who encourage your self-sufficiency and who don't try to undermine your confidence. Healthy relationships are those where both partners support each other without becoming dependent on each other. The practice of self-sufficiency also involves accepting one's own company. Many people fear being alone because they associate solitude with a lack of worth. However, Stoics teach that solitude can be an opportunity for self-knowledge and personal growth. Learning to appreciate one's own company is a sign of strength and emotional maturity. Finally, remember that self-sufficiency is not synonymous with selfishness. It's about recognizing that to be truly helpful and present for others, you first need to be able to take care of yourself. When you are self-sufficient, you are in a much better position to offer genuine support to others because your help comes from a place of strength, not need. Practicing self-sufficiency will strengthen your self-confidence and independence, making you a more attractive and resilient person. This will not only improve your personal relationships, but also allow you to live a fuller and more rewarding life. By being self-sufficient, you demonstrate that you are capable of finding happiness and satisfaction within yourself, which is a deeply attractive quality to others. Moreover, self-sufficiency empowers you to face challenges with a positive and resilient mindset, knowing that you have the internal tools necessary to overcome any obstacle. This confidence in yourself is one of the greatest gifts you can cultivate. Fourth lesson, develop the ability to bounce back. The ability to bounce back is an essential virtue in Stoic philosophy and a highly valued trait in any kind of relationship. Being able to bounce back means having the ability to face tough times, overcome obstacles, and recover quickly from setbacks. This ability not only strengthens you as a person, but also makes you more captivating in the eyes of others, as it displays inner vigor and balance. Stoic thinkers believe that existence is filled with inevitable hardships, and that the way we respond to these hardships is what shapes our character. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most illustrious Stoic thinkers, wrote, "Difficulties reveal the man to himself." This expression captures the essence of the ability to bounce back in Stoicism, to transform challenges into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. To develop this ability, start by adopting a mindset of acceptance. Accept that life is not perfect and that challenges are an integral part of the human experience. Instead of fighting against challenges or feeling victimized by situations, practice acceptance and seek practical solutions. The ability to bounce back is not about ignoring problems, but rather facing them efficiently and practically. Another way to foster this ability is through the practice of self-compassion. Be understanding with yourself in difficult times and recognize that making mistakes and facing failures is normal. By treating yourself with kindness, you create a solid emotional foundation that allows you to recover more quickly from setbacks. Epictetus taught that we must be our own best friend, especially in times of difficulty. Additionally, strengthen your ability to bounce back both physically and mentally through activities that test and expand your limits. Practicing regular physical exercise, maintaining a balanced diet, and engaging in intellectually challenging activities, such as reading and meditation, are effective ways to build a solid foundation. A healthy body and mind are better equipped to deal with stress and difficulties. Stoics also emphasized the importance of maintaining a positive outlook. This doesn't mean ignoring the negative aspects of life, but rather focusing on what is good and constructive. Cultivating an attitude of gratitude and recognizing the blessings, even in difficult times, can reinforce your emotional ability to bounce back. As Seneca said, "Fortune favors the prepared mind." Finally, practice the ability to bounce back in the small things of daily life. Face small challenges with a positive attitude and use them as opportunities to strengthen your ability to handle larger problems. Every obstacle overcome, no matter how small, contributes to the development of a robust ability to bounce back. By developing this ability, you become a stronger and more balanced person, capable of facing life's ups and downs with elegance and firmness. This quality is attractive because it demonstrates that you are capable of dealing with difficulties without being overwhelmed, which is inspiring and encouraging to others. The ability to bounce back not only improves your personal life, but also strengthens your relationships, as people are naturally drawn to those who show courage and stability in the face of adversity. If we think about it, the ability to bounce back is like an anchor amid life's storms, keeping us firm and secure in our own being. It is a skill that connects us to the essence of humanity, a reminder that despite all uncertainties, we are capable of adapting, learning, and flourishing. Fifth lesson, exercise gratitude. Exercising gratitude is one of the most impactful foundations of Stoic philosophy and a vital tool for improving your personal relationships and overall well-being. Stoic thinkers maintained that gratitude helps us focus on the good things in life and appreciate what we have, rather than lamenting what we lack. This optimistic attitude is highly captivating and can revolutionize your interactions with others. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most prominent Stoic philosophers, reflected in his meditations on the importance of being grateful for everything life offers us, including difficulties. He believed that every experience, whether positive or negative, is an opportunity for growth and learning. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love, he wrote. To exercise gratitude, begin by making a conscious effort to identify and appreciate the good things in your life. This can be done through a gratitude journal, where you write down 3 things you are grateful for each day. These things can be small, like a pleasant conversation, or large, like health and family. The act of writing helps embed these positive thoughts in your mind. Gratitude also involves acknowledging the contributions of others in your life. Express your gratitude to the people around you sincerely and regularly. Thanking someone for something they've done, no matter how small, strengthens bonds and creates an environment of mutual respect and appreciation. When people feel valued, they tend to value you in return. Additionally, gratitude can be exercised even in tough times. Stoics teach us to find the positive side in all situations. For example, if you face a challenge at work, be thankful for the opportunity to learn and grow from the experience. This shift in perspective not only improves your mood, but also demonstrates resilience and a positive attitude. Regular practice of gratitude also has proven benefits for mental and physical health. Research indicates that people who regularly practice gratitude experience lower levels of stress, better sleep quality, and greater life satisfaction. These benefits translate into a more positive and energetic disposition, which is naturally captivating to others. It's crucial to remember that gratitude must be genuine. It's not about ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect, but about recognizing and appreciating the good things that coexist with challenges. Sincere practice of gratitude creates a solid foundation of emotional well-being, which is perceived and appreciated by those around you. Ultimately, cultivating gratitude helps develop a more positive and balanced worldview. By focusing on life's gifts, you become a more pleasant and captivating person to be around. This not only improves your interpersonal relationships, but also contributes to a happier and more satisfying life. Gratitude, as Stoics teach, is a key to happiness and inner peace, and an irresistible attraction to others. 6th lesson, cultivate serenity. Serenity is a central virtue in Stoic philosophy and an essential quality for any successful relationship. Stoic thinkers taught that to achieve inner peace and happiness, we need to learn to be serene, both with others and ourselves. Serenity allows us to face frustrations and adversities in a calm and controlled manner, which is extremely captivating and admirable. Epictetus, one of the great masters of Stoicism, said that no great achievement is suddenly achieved. It requires serenity. This quote highlights the importance of serenity as an essential component for achieving long-term goals and maintaining harmonious relationships. To cultivate serenity, start by practicing acceptance. Recognize that some things are beyond your control, and that trying to force or rush them only leads to frustration. Acceptance allows you to deal with situations with more calmness and clarity, without being dominated by impatience or irritation. A practical way to develop serenity is through meditation and mindfulness. These practices help increase awareness of the present moment and reduce emotional reactivity. When you find yourself in a situation that challenges your serenity, take a deep breath and observe your thoughts and feelings without judging them. This pause can make a huge difference in how you react. Additionally, it's important to set realistic expectations for yourself and others. Often, impatience arises from unrealistic or overly high expectations. Learning to adjust your expectations can help you be more serene and handle situations in a more balanced way. Stoics emphasize the importance of accepting reality as it is, instead of how we would like it to be. Serenity also involves being gentle with yourself during the process of growth and change. Understand that personal development takes time and that it's normal to make mistakes along the way. Practice self-compassion and remember that every small step toward your goal is an achievement. In relationships, serenity is crucial for resolving conflicts and building trust. When you demonstrate serenity, you show others that you are willing to listen, understand, and wait the necessary time for things to resolve. This strengthens bonds and creates an environment of mutual respect and cooperation. The practice of serenity can also be seen as a form of discipline. It is the ability to wait and persevere, even when things are not going as planned. This discipline is a sign of strong and resilient character, qualities that are deeply captivating to others. Finally, remember that serenity is a continuous process. It's not something you achieve once and for all, but a skill that is developed and refined over time. Each challenge and each moment of waiting is an opportunity to practice and strengthen this virtue. By developing serenity, you not only improve your ability to deal with life's difficulties, but also become a more balanced and reliable person. This quality is extremely attractive and contributes to healthier and longer-lasting relationships. Serenity, as Stoics teach, is a key to inner peace and a more fulfilling and rewarding life. It's interesting to note that serenity, in its essence, teaches us to embrace uncertainty with confidence and to understand that often, time is our ally in the quest for solutions and harmony. Seventh lesson, preserve serenity under pressure. Maintaining serenity under pressure is an essential skill in Stoic philosophy and a quality that can make you stand out in any circumstance. Stoics believed that our true strength is revealed when we face adversities with tranquility and clarity. The ability to maintain serenity in moments of tension not only enhances your decisions, but also elevates your respect and admiration among others. Epictetus, one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, taught that it is in adversity that virtues manifest. This quote underscores the importance of maintaining serenity and composure when facing challenges, as it is in these moments that our true nature and character are revealed. To begin exercising serenity under pressure, it is crucial to develop self-awareness. This involves being aware of your emotional and physical reactions when you find yourself in stressful situations. Meditation and mindfulness are effective tools to increase this awareness. Dedicate a few minutes each day to focus on your breathing and observe your thoughts without judgment. This practice can help you respond with more calm and control in high-pressure situations. Another useful technique is visualization. Before facing a potentially stressful situation, visualize yourself dealing with it serenely and effectively. Imagine yourself maintaining composure, speaking clearly, and making rational decisions. This mental preparation can increase your confidence and ability to maintain serenity when the real situation arises. Additionally, learn to breathe deeply. Deep and controlled breathing is a simple yet powerful way to calm the nervous system and reduce stress. When you feel the pressure rising, pause for a moment and breathe slowly and deeply. This technique can help slow down the fight or flight response of your body and allow you to think more clearly. Stoics also teach us to focus on what is within our control. In moments of high pressure, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by what we cannot control. However, by concentrating on the actions and decisions that are within our reach, we can reduce stress and handle the situation more effectively. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not external events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Maintaining serenity under pressure also involves practicing acceptance. Accept that some things will not go as planned and that making mistakes is part of the process. This acceptance reduces anxiety and allows you to deal with setbacks with more grace and flexibility. Finally, remember that serenity is a skill that develops over time and practice. Each challenging situation is an opportunity to strengthen this skill. Be patient with yourself and acknowledge your progress. Imagine serenity as an anchor that keeps you steady amid emotional storms. When external pressure tries to shake your internal structure, serenity is the solid foundation that keeps you centered. It's fascinating how, through constant practice, we can transform moments of tension into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. By enhancing the ability to preserve serenity under pressure, you become a more resilient and trustworthy person. This quality not only enriches your personal and professional life but also makes you more captivating to others. Tranquility in moments of crisis is a sign of inner strength and wisdom, deeply admired and valued in any social context. To conclude our video today, if you've made it this far, don't forget to show your support. Subscribe to the channel and leave that like if you enjoyed the content. I would also love to see your comment until the end down here, as this shows that you are persistent, dedicated, and audacious in pursuing success, financial freedom, or any other great goal. And of course, I will give you a heart as a reward for that. On the screen, I'm leaving 2 video recommendations that I handpicked to further assist you on your journey. Choose one and go watch it right now. See you there.